game in front of them. We think we can create something that will help parents shift that 4+ hours a day passively watching TV to more interactive, engaging, fun time online. So lastly, if you're interested in talking to us or learning more about us, you can go to Zoodles.com. Mark at Zoodles.com. We're on Twitter and on Facebook, of course, and we're out of time.
Alrighty then. The demo derby is progressing nicely. How are they doing, folks? All right. We were talking about whether you guys wanted feedback, constructive. At Duster Magic, we do lasers, but we think that should be your option. So, why don't?
I did 1440. I did 14 by 40 by 900.
Yeah.
So scroll down and choose 1440 by 900.
Think about as you build stuff for kids, and this is a question first for you guys. How confused does a little small child get when they're watching Grandma, Elmo, and reading a book? Just a question.
Well, it's a whole lot better than giving a kid a phone and asking them to pretend that a little black box is a person.
Right. Good answer. Good answer.
Okay.
And I say confirm.
And Zoodles.
Confirm.
But it doesn't look good.
I don't know how much people realize, but what Zoodles does is it's a browser, it's a front end to many other sites. Actually, many of the sites, probably that people sitting here in this room, build. So what happens in that case? And I'd love for you to address that. Do you feel, when your content comes from other places, what's in it for the content builders?
Well, I think it's actually a great way to level set the playing field. I mean, one of the challenges that parents face is for young children, they'll put them on one site, and the child may want to go play with something else, but they've got to call the parent in because the way that adults navigate via URL bar is not the way that's natural for children. So, we can give even footing to a site like Starfall, and that can be right next to content from Disney or Nick or PBS or any of the big sites. So, what we hope to do is to allow small content creators to create great content and provide an audience for that great content.
All right.
All right, those are we'll keep firing away. So next person, now it's becoming really, now
ready?
we're really nervous. It's a demo derby guillotine kind of thing.
Well, you guys can control that. If you don't want feedback, just say it. I think that's only fair.
But again, a great new product. Why don't you go ahead and introduce?
Well, here's how I like to introduce things. Go.
Hi, I'm David Van Osdol with Kidos. We share some similarities with Zoodles. I think they do a great job, but there are definitely some differences. As he said, this is not the kind of place you want to let your 4-year-old roam around on your computer. So Kidos is basically a virtual computer. It turns parents' computer into the child's computer and lets them have a full experience. So you start the program. I have 2 kids. Those are my boys, Max and Leo. We'll start off with Leo's. If you're internet connected, it'll show you the time and the temperature of wherever you are. It's completely customizable. Leo is a fan of space, so let's go with the space background. And this happens to be in Hindi. We're not having any sound. But that was actually in Hindi. You'll have to trust me on that. So thank you. So we'll do it in English. So.
Snow angel. Okay, watch Max. Ready? It's Leo's turn. Just spinning around. Ready? Hold on, ready?
So it's really easy to just add your own home videos. Kids love to look at them, but it's hard to let them watch them. So from our store, you can buy lots of great children's videos, educational or entertainment, in many different languages. This is something that parents I don't think have ever seen before. It's called Animal. Really good little educational shorts. So we have stuff that parents know and are familiar with, and also things that they don't know. And some of them are real gems. So great library of content. So the Science Kid, Busy Town, Babar. And we have a booth downstairs. You can send this to your kids if you want to come visit. So we have a great art program. You can use photos that you've either added or you've purchased. It's really easy to let the child manipulate a photo. My son Leo really is a huge fan of bunnies, so we're creating a picture for him. You can write on it, you can add effects, you can save it. So really, really deep personalization here. You can add your own photos. All photos are digital these days. You never would put your kid in front of iPhoto and say, here, just go ahead and browse. Kids have their own music player. We have an amazing library of children's music. This is one of our family favorites. If you have kids, you should go see a Gustafer Yellowgold show. This is C-mail. So even a pre-reader can send a message to a family member or a friend. We've got these little animated icons. You can actually draw in the body of the email and just go ahead and send it. Just, again, very, very simple. For internet, again, it's whitelisted. Parents can add any website that they want to. It's just real easy. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And it just shows up in the child's interface. Books is one of the things I'm most proud of. We have books in 25 different languages. You'll be able to see that this is in French. It has English subtitles. And you can toggle back and forth. You can actually get a book in Swahili and see it subtitled in English. This is a totally different series of books, science-based. You can either read it yourself or have it read to you. It has a nice quiz at the end. All this stuff's available from our store. Everything else is free. It's a totally free platform for children.
Great job.
So to go into the parents part of the program, again, similar to Mark's, there's administration. It's just very similar to iTunes. You can look at your content here. You can preview it right here in the parents panel. This is Word World. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that. It's one of the shows in our library. To add a website, again, just dead simple. You just type in the URL. The thumbnail pops up, and it's there. Couldn't be easier. And that's our store. You can just type in telling time, and then you'll get a song, you'll get a couple videos, maybe an interactive learning application. We have a lot of good learning stuff, too. So, thanks very much.
Feedback from the audience? Comments? Questions? Do you want feedback? Sir? Anything?
When you say store, you mean place to get things or place to buy things?
Just like iTunes has a store where you can purchase music, videos, books, learning applications. It's our online store. But the platform itself is free, so you can still do the C-mail, you can do the art program, you can add your own home videos, any music that you already own. So you can get a lot of value out of this as a parent without even having to spend a dime.
Actually, same question for both of you. You do this automatically. What's your business? Are you selling? Are you sell a browser?
So our browser is free to use in perpetuity, and the parent experience that I demoed is part of a monthly subscription. Well, you can buy the subscription either monthly or buy it annually. That's right. So the child experience will forever be free. You know, we're just big believers in the fact that every child in the world deserves to have a fun, safe, educational internet experience. That's right.
Okay, so yours is free, but there's apps.
Yeah, there's applications and high-quality content literally from around the world. It's great for learning a second language, but the bulk of it, you can get a lot out of it without ever buying anything.
Okay.